2 weeks ago, I started this new game that I want to release by the end of this month. It is a Kung Fu game, but how do you play it will be very different than just smashing buttons to attack or defend. I want it to feel more like the old Kung Fu movies, and this is my progress since last week. After the intro, welcome back! If you are new to the channel, I make games, and you can download many of my games from the link in the description below. As you can see, I spent some time drawing very simple shapes first, so I can get an idea about the sprites and some very basic poses. Initially, it took me about 30 minutes to an hour to draw a pose that I like. Now it is a little bit faster, but not by much yet. I will keep adding more and more frames, but only adding animation frames is not enough. In one of my previous games, I created a level editor so I can easily create a level with enemies and define the pace of the game. Then I created an animation frame editor so I could control the speed of each of the animations. I tried to reuse the code but found that it's not very compatible with this game. I think I could have written it better for portability, but that will be for another game. So I had to create a new animation frame editor, and it took me about 3 days to build it. And every couple of days I kept adding more and more features, moving functionality until it felt just right. Still, I want to add additional ways to control animations. For example, at this moment I have a simple block animation. If I want to show a battle with characters blocking attacks, using just one frame will not look amazing. If you think about Street Fighter, for example, it uses a simple frame of animation to show up that you are blocking an attack. I want to add at least 3 types of frames so it will look more dynamic and fun to watch. Another thing that I added into the frame editor is the ability to add different hit areas, attack areas, and finally, just a couple of days ago, the blocking areas. Initially, I entered everything manually in code. Now with this user interface, I can adjust each frame easily and see the results in-game immediately. And finally, I start working in the AI of the enemies. With only one character still in development, I'm using the same sheet to test enemies, to test how they will block or behave. So by next week, enemies will move, attack, and defend themselves, and also added up to 25 different difficulty skill levels for enemies, so they will do actions according to their level. You will find yourself overpowered most of the times, but with the ability to rewind time, you should be able to evade, block, or counter attack easily. What do you think of this week's progress? Is there anything you would like to see in a fighting game that you haven't seen or wanted to see? Let me know in the comments below. If you want to support my work, please click like and subscribe, and click on the notification bell so you don't miss my next update. Thank you so much for watching my journey. See you next week.